Hey, 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 what's up, everyone? It has been a hot minute. Hot minute. How is everyone? How is everyone? Welcome back. Welcome back. How's everyone doing? Hopefully, everyone's doing well. Everyone's chilling, enjoying the game. Hello, hello, hello. How is everyone? How is everyone doing this fine, beautiful morning? Oh. Getting those donations out of the way. I know it's important to donate to your alliance. Make sure that those evolutions just keep going up. Unfortunately, I can't donate to the alliance or the evolution I want to, but you know, is what it is what it is. Let's see how much stamina I got. 100 out of 100. Hey guys, how are you? How are you? Get to the talking about me. I don't know what you're talking about. Creative Risk. Open on. Hello, how are you? How's everyone doing today? Hope everyone's doing well. Hope everyone's enjoying themselves. Having a much needed vacation or enjoyment. I don't know about you guys, but it's been a long week, so definitely very, very needed to have a good day. I'm doing great, Chucky. How are you? My Lost Island on server 7 is not done technically. We're in settlement phase, but I'm free of it, so yeah. How are you doing, Chucky? How are you doing? It's been a while. I'm just doing my dailies. Figured I'd start up a stream, talk to people if they want to, hear recent thoughts and comments on different aspects of the game. If anyone has any questions, happy to answer whatever anyone wants to. Oh man. I'm not really sure where to start again on this content thing. So, thoughts or ideas, always welcome. Server 7, server 260 depends on which account you're talking about. I play 3 accounts. One's on server 7, one's on server 260, or 2 are on server 260. One's on server 7, one's on server 260. I'm not anywhere else. There's been some fake accounts showing up saying some really bad things. I'm not anywhere else. Not me. Not me. Server are you in? What server are you in? Oh well. Guess I'll just rally my own. I feel you, Chuck. You. My server's 260 account. I am one Shikari Master away from 8-star. I just need one more of these bad boys and I'll be happier than a clam. I'll get to 35 out of 35 exotic shells as fast as possible and I'll get that Shikari Master to 8-star. It'd be beautiful. Best day of my life. You know? Best day of my ant life. Ant career. Let's make that a little bit more specific, you know? Shikari Master would be huge. Shikari Master would be huge. What about this flying in the wind event? How you guys doing on that? Anyone partaking? Yeah, Ghost. That was kind of tempting, but honestly, I just want an insect, so I was like, nah. Not really my go-to. I'd rather get an insect here, so just kind of ignoring the event. Oh, absolutely. Check you. Shikari Master is insane even with stars. I love Shikari Master. Yep. If you can get that one copy, get that thing. I am actually exchanging my shells for regular orange eggs just so that way I can try and get a better shot at Shikari Master, I feel like. The Lost Island ants are cool, like golden crystal and stuff, but I just want to finish Shikari Master, man. So I just want to finish Shikari Master. Yeah, but I mean, those are shells for when you get that last, you know, that first star in Shikari Master. You know what I'm saying? JJ and GT, perfect shells. Perfect. That's what the game's doing for you. They're making sure you have plenty of shells in order to star it up. I haven't updated the tier list in a while. One of my Discord mods is actually making one, and I'll review it once he's done making it. If that takes too long, I'll make one for myself. I'll absolutely make one for myself. So, but Discord mod, I don't want to mispronounce his name, so let me. And in Ngali, I think. Yeah, EAGNAI, Ignio. Yep, looking at it didn't help. They're making the tier list, and I'll approve it or disprove it, or we'll talk about the points. But he's a smart fella and wanted to help out the community a ton, so not gonna fight him on that. Thanks, Alvin. I am super hyped to be back. I just couldn't do it with Server 7 being in the Lost Island group that they're in. Last time we were with this alliance, it took a significant toll with my mental, and I got a lot of Discord messages people shouldn't get, so I was just like, you know, whatever you make of that symbol to that alliance, and I was like, it's not worth my mental health to go ahead and make these YouTube videos. I'm just gonna take a month and a half off and just do my thing. So that's what I did. For those that are curious, but I am back in full force. We are in cooldown, or sorry, settlement period right now. So I will be my normal chipper self. I will be doing fantastic. I'll be helping out as much as I can. But I just needed to protect myself. Protect yourself before you wreck yourself, or whatever that saying is. You know? Sometimes you just need that. How about you guys? How's Lost Island going for y'all? Anyone having a good time? Anyone like just nah, it's not for me? I think I'm gonna take a break after this Lost Island. I just, burnout. I think if S7 signs back up, I'll probably do S7, but server 260 is probably just gonna take a nice chill break. Server 260 is probably gonna take a nice chill break. What else, you guys? Surely that's not everything. Yeah, I'll be going back to making YouTube videos too. Yep. I'll be back to my normal job, normal going back, not just streams. I'll be hitting the ground running. Yeah, it's just been I just needed to take that break. What are my thoughts of the current state of the Ants game at present moment? I think that Lost Island needs to get fixed, and they need to stop doing it. They need to listen to, player feedback on like the home buff and everything like that. Instead of allowing people to develop themselves and stuff like that, they're just like, oh no, we're gonna make the buffs even worse and stuff like that. And I don't agree with that solution. That if players are working together that hard to be able to break into clash and stuff like that by having two alliances coordinate hit and stuff, you should just let it be. I think that they're pumping out content way too fast, as always. Other than that, like, game's good, life's good. I enjoy the game for the most part still. And I'm happy, so I guess not really a lot of complaints. I'll be honest, I have been doing like basically the dailies only, and not even all the dailies, like getting 9th chest and only that. So maybe that's why it's a lot less stressful than it used to be. I'm not like doing duels, I'm not doing anything. I've been just getting I've just been getting 9th chest every day and making sure that I'm good to go on creature remains. So I think since we've talked, I think everyone knows I got T10s, but I got T9 guardians for Penglion. I haven't gotten T9 shooters, not a high interest to me, but my secondary combat will be maxed next week. I'm just missing these two dual master, last two levels, and then cooperative attack for shooters, but I don't use shooters. On Penglion for shooter day, like today, I will be using this setup. So this will, because my carriers are T10, they're just so much higher. So I haven't upgraded that, but maybe I'll do that. And then I don't think I'm gonna get this to level or to T9s. I think I'm gonna actually go ahead and ignore these as well and go to Advanced Guardian Hatch and get at least these two, and then maybe I'll go double back and do shooters, but I want to get the shooter or the Guardian and attack for Penglion up. But I think the game's like okay. I think that the last new content was meant to help free-to-play players, but there's the advantage of being a pay-to-win player by having more builders, right? Like my server 8 account or my server 260 account has all 8 builders, and so I can send out people every single time no matter what, and that kind of like gives me a super unfair advantage, whereas other people are at 4s. But I haven't really been doing it, so you know, it evens out, I guess, to the free-to-play players. But overall, like I said, I think it gives me like an unfair advantage in that aspect. But it makes sense that a pay-to-win player is gonna get coins slightly faster. But like, let's be honest, the amount of coin that you're getting isn't so significant that you have to like, you have to worry. Like you just, it's not a big deal. I lost my tongue, got tied there. So Lost Island over and over again feels repetitive, so I guess I wish they wouldn't be doing Lost Island a million times over. It's really not enjoyable to go back to back to back to back to back on Lost Island. But so after beta, it happened one every other week for those 3, and then that was it, if that's what you're asking me. So it happened for 3 days every other week for the 3 special ants that aren't in the normal pool, and then it hasn't happened since, which is kind of bogus to me. But I can't understand half the things that these developers do right now. I am sorry, Chuck Yu. My server 260 account is actually voting out. We're 61 votes out of 70, and yeah, we're yeah, it's really bad. It's so bad. So we're quitting out of this alliance, and then I don't know what I'll do for server 260. Part of me kind of wants to like start up my own alliance and just have like viewers that are in the same area be a part of my alliance, but part of me knows that that's like, you know, maybe unfair, or it could get like a lot of drama, so part of me is not like really big into that idea at the same time. I'm sorry, Chuck Yu. If I had it my way, I'd move from server 260 to server 7. I would take that move in approximately 0.2 seconds flat. I don't understand why the limits are still there. Like, younger servers are well more developed than older servers that players meant burnout, so I wish that server cap wasn't there anymore. Oh man, I forgot how hot it was to sit in front of this light over the last month and a half, and I am wearing all black. Yes, Alvin, there are many possible video topics. I just, you know, it's kind of like, where do you start again? you've been out of the swing for so long. How do you know where to start? Where, like, my brain mentally doesn't have that, like, oh, this is where I want to start type thing going on. So that's more what I mean by I'm not necessarily ready. But I'll figure it out and I'll start making videos again because I miss it so much. I miss it so much. So I'm excited to make YouTube content again. Yeah. That's awesome, Chucky. Congratulations. Your T10 tree is very important. My carrier T10 tree was super nice when I finished it. I'll look into it, Elvin. Maybe I'll make a video tomorrow and we'll get it put out. Maybe I'll make a video tomorrow and we'll get it put out. The helper insects are a joke. So I'm not very interested in making a video about that, but maybe that can be my video. Is what, like, why it's not worth it. Like, the helper insects is definitely like a pay to win thing, and if you're not a high paying player, it's not something you should ever concern yourself with. Like, it's something for the whales in order to have that, you know, a sharper edge against another whale. It's not something that's meant for, like, you know, me or you. It's meant for, like, that average or like that whale to be able to be more competitive against another whale and have an excuse to have, you know, multiple crabs, multiple hornets and stuff like that. It's not, again, not really meant for you or, well, I mean, I guess I don't know your budget, but it's not meant for someone like me. So, but, you know, I think I'll do a video on helper insects tomorrow. I really like that. I like that idea. That's a strong suggestion. Definitely a good, strong suggestion. Yeah. I'm not gonna lie, part of my brain really wants to know what their Black Friday sales are gonna be like. That's really what my brain really wants to know. Like, is that bad? That's probably bad. Yeah, it's probably bad. There's a lot, but it requires trust, right? So like, there's a lot of backstabbing that happens inside of an island. So it's really hard to like give solid advice and not get, you know, negative feedback, whiplash. I don't know what to call it, but not get criticism back for the advice I give, because the words that I would say and how I would do it may not translate well because the people that you're with are not as honest as I would assume someone would be. Because I really genuinely believe the best in people and take them at face value, and that can, I mean, that obviously does poorly. Yeah, I mean, and like alliances can just be traitorous in the beginning. Like, super strong alliances are formed by a bunch of people that are alpha males, right? Or alpha females, whatever. Don't cancel me. But like a bunch of people that are you know, strong in their position and will do anything to get the W that they feel like they deserve, and can again cause a lot of drama and can be a lot of backstabbing and a bunch of lies and stuff like that. So it's really hard to justify necessarily going down that route. Alvin, it's kind of like a progression thing. So like I would do insects to 9-star, but you should not be spending your money as in like invest into this one area. You should be spending your money evenly across the board in smaller quantities, because that's the best bang for your buck. Like if you go to the time limited offers, I mean, today's an awful day to point it out, but if you go to the time limited offers on like the daily, you'll notice that the $1 is better value than the $5, and the $5 is better value than the $10. Like if we look at oh, this one's actually, yeah, so if we look at here, right, you're paying $5 for 3 eggs, or you're paying $10 for five eggs. Like obviously the $5 deal is better, so it would be better to incrementally increase all of your stats by buying the $1 and $5 deal every day, or just the $1 deal, or whatever you can afford that you feel comfortable spending on a, you know, pixel game, and progressing each area roundly. You get penalized a lot based off of spending to invest into one thing. Would I be able to visually recreate? Maybe, but there's only 8 rounds. There's not 12 rounds. So that's important to note right away. There's only 8 rounds ever in this game. It doesn't go to 12 unless something has drastically changed that I've just been unaware of. There's only 8 rounds in this game. So 4 corners. 3 shells is more efficient than 6 shells. 6 shells is more efficient than 9 shells. But going for 5th shell or 4th shell is a significant waste. So you should decide on 3, 6, or 9. I did 6 shell for a while, and with Lost Island being rolled out every 2 weeks, I think 6 shell is like pretty okay. But maybe just 3rd shell, because like I'm out of buildings, except for like the one new building they release every 3 weeks or like every month and a half. Any advice for future island events? Take the break when you need it, so that way you're not reaching burnout. My server 260 alliance is burnt out from Lost Island, and instead of taking the break that we needed as people, we decided to go back right away, and now we're quitting Lost Island because it's just like, this is too much. You know, we went from a Lost Island where people backstabbed us, lied to our face, stuff like that, to going back to another Lost Island. They didn't treat us poorly, but they're way stronger than us. Like, even with the home buff, they were 300% higher attack than us. So it was like, yeah. Yeah, of course, 4 corners. Hopefully I helped. Yeah, exactly, Joshua. So like, because of that, I think that it's important to maybe skip a couple of Lost Islands, or skip a Lost Island, and give the Alliance a month to recover resources, enjoyment in the game, take it casual, stuff like that. It's really disheartening to spend a bunch of money on revival fungi, or spend a lot of time doing all these things thinking you're gonna get X reward, and you actually get Y reward because of, you know, backstabbing, betrayal, whatever. So yeah. Yep. What else, you guys? What else is there to talk about? I will not be doing the next Lost Island on server 260. Nope, I'll be taking a break. My server 260 did not have a lot of fun. I'll probably go back to server 7 Lost Island. It depends on how it goes. I would like to go back to server 7 Lost Island, but being in the same Lost Island group as this current one is intimidating, because I mean, I literally quit making YouTube videos and content because of the alliance that I was with. So not my alliance, but one of the alliances we got paired with. So I don't want to risk that again. In some aspects, Levi, it's very repetitious, but it's something to do. I definitely enjoy other games way more than I enjoy Ants right now, but the socialization of Ants is significantly more than the game I enjoy the most. So like, there's that give and take, right? And the game that I enjoy the most, we have a Discord and we socialize a lot in there, but it doesn't draw me into the game to socialize. Whereas in Ants, I can socialize in lots of ways. But the game is super repetitious. And if my community, and I've said this on multiple videos, if my community was willing to migrate to a different game like Arclight Rumble, when it comes out, I would 100% go play that game than this game. You know, the best comps are all the best comps. They're all pay to win. If you ignore the pay to win comps, the free to play comps are all the exact same for PvP. So it's like not fun and engaging mentally. Whereas like AFK Arena, the game I've been playing for 3 years, it's engaging mentally because every hero can be free to play. Every hero can be pay to win. Like, you just pay to accelerate. You don't pay to buy certain heroes, like this game. So like, every free to play player, while maybe not going to be on par, there's the ability to like min max and get high up in there, right? Like, I mean, there's always the mega whales that like pay to accelerate 7 years ahead of other people, but there's the free to play and min max can like be competitive top 10. How long have I been playing the game for? Joshua, before VIP. Oh, what? That's not even, VIP wasn't even around when I started. Yeah. Current consecutive sign-in days, 390. But VIP wasn't around when I started, so this doesn't count. Like, yeah, this isn't a real thing. We in this game, Alvin, the community, saying that you can get somewhere somehow to X point free to play, stuff like that. There's like challenges, but like the diversity and the dichotomy between free to play and pay to win is so significant. Like, even that $1 package like makes Warzone insanely easier. Not to mention you're getting 350 creature remains free a week. On top of that, right, you're ensuring 9th chest almost always except for on build day. And then to finish it off, you are your server, all of the special ants and the insects and everything just make it like impossible to reach like top 20, top 30. And so like if you're willing to accept that part, then maybe, but you also have to find a deader server, so you're losing SVS more often, stuff like that. I don't know, Chucky. I started this game back in July or something, because my first video was making Queen 25 in August. So there's no way that 390 days is correct. So, yeah. You should continue to be shooters, so that way you have the best chance at groundhog fragments. You should only follow one troop type. So like even me, as you know, I mean, obviously I have a $250 skin, I have blue stars. I used to spend on this game a lot. I still only have one T10 tree maxed. I just got my second T9s. So like I don't think it is worth investing into multiple areas. Yeah, basically, Levi. Basically. Yeah, absolutely, Levanta. I feel like they've been doing it every other week, so after 5 months, you'd get a free orange skin. That's insane. I 100% think $1 for 5 days or something like that, right? $1 for 5 days is great, and it's spanned out over 7 days, so you can skip the bad day of special ant day, worst day to invest into. And depending on like if you have an orange insect you're building into, you can skip insect day. So I absolutely think it's worth it. 100%. Yes, that is a great question. Great question. Yes, it is 100% worth it. Of course, Joshua. Have a good day. Have a good day, Joshua. Hope you have a pleasant time. Ooh, I get Tatch. Nice driver ant, golden sugar, back to back golden sugar driver ant from my Lost Island eggs. This is why it's worth buying them. That was sarcasm. It is not worth buying them. Nice solid slim arch right there. All right. Cool. 3 special ant or 3 gold ants out of 20 eggs. I'll take it. I'll take it. Potato, potato. Uh, it depends on where you're at for, I guess it depends on where you're at skin wise. If you have like the buffs that you should have from an orange skin, right? Like if you have all the good buffs already, then there's no reason to stress getting another orange skin. If you don't have all the good buffs, right? Then it's the orange skin. Otherwise, the March Hill skin is way better. Let me show. Right, so here on Anthill, I have the gathering speed because I am at 5-star. I don't care about 6, 7, or 8-star. I only care about 9, 10, 11, and 12-star because this now goes up to 12-star. So I don't care about 6, 7, or 8-star. So there's no point in my server 7 account ever buying another orange skin because I already have the gathering speed, right? So I'm never gonna get to 9-star to get those benefits. So then it would be worth getting the March Troop skin because then you get benefits right away, right? All the way up. So it depends on if you have 5-star or not. That was a good question. Yes. Yep. After your first Lost Island is complete, it is always possible to hatch Lost Island ants. Not all of them. You're missing 3. 1 carrier, 1 shooter, 1 guardian. You're missing grave digger for the carrier, and oh man, I should quit guessing. You're missing 1 each. Yeah. Missing 1 each. Guard general. That's a general. 2 out of 20. 2 out of 20. Dope. Let's see. Yeah, so you're missing Jet Black from Guardians. You're missing Nimble. Or no, not Nimble. You're missing something. Oh my gosh, my brain. Yeah. Jet Black, Predator, and not Blood Giant. One of the other ones. Gravedigger. And Gravedigger from normal hatches. After Lost Island ends. Yep. Yep. What else? What else you guys got? The whip scorpion insect. Whip Scorpion is better than the Emperor Scorpion because poison's insane. As for the tree branch, I haven't built it out, so I don't know. I'm not willing to just guess. Like, I know how I'd build the orange value, of course, but I mean, that's good. That node's right there is good. Defense isn't appeasing. I don't know fully. The only attractive thing I saw on the red branch was this one and this one. I like this. I like this. So I'd probably focus blue tree. Whip Scorpion is the best carrier insect. I wish I had it. The exploration feature eventually gets you coins, and coins can eventually allow you to purchase things in here for cheaper. Eventually. Yep. Eventually. It's silly, in my humble opinion. But it's a way for free-to-play players to get something sometimes. So, it's helpful. You just have to invest a lot of time into it and get level 12 or beyond every 12 hours. Yeah. All right, you guys. It kind of feels that way, but it doesn't lower the price. It lets you get a pack. So I think it's a good way to help out free-to-play players. I just think that it takes a little bit of time. It helps free-to-play players get a pack on occasion. I really wish that it helped free-to-play players be able to buy this pack once a week. I really wish that it would help free-to-play players buy this one this one pack a week, because that's the pack that matters. What is the best special ant right now? Golden crystal. I think the best one right now is MF, honestly, but MR is like really close. PN's like good, but MF or MR, the best free-to-play ant is Golden Crystal by far. By far. All right, you guys. I think a short stream for my first stream back is a good way to end it. I want to thank you all for showing out. It was a pleasure to come back. I will be doing more. I will be doing videos again on this game, on Bloodline, maybe on another game if you guys have one. I don't want to lose the community. The game's not necessarily important to me, but the reason I continue to play it is because I really love the community. You guys are phenomenal. You make me smile. I appreciate all the compliments, all the messages I get in DMs. You guys are awesome. So huge shout out to my Patreon for supporting me even without content this last month. I really appreciate it. I appreciate the faith that you guys had in me for coming back and understanding that I need to take a step back while my server 7 account was in the Lost Island. It was. That means a whole heck of a lot. If you're not able to financially afford the Patreon, if that's not for you, please consider liking, subscribing to these videos. It helps out a ton in ways you don't understand. Until next time, y'all, stay humble, stay happy, stay hungry. Bye, y'all.